What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of K-Cards Baseball. Thanks for joining me tonight on this wonderful Tuesday evening, wherever you might be. Tonight on the channel, we are going to talk about the Minnesota Sportscard Show. I had the pleasure of attending the Sportscard Show this past weekend. Had a really good time while I was there, talked to several different people, and I thought it would be good content for the channel. You guys do see a dealer pass right here. The Sports Card Show was kind enough to issue me a media pass, but when I got there, they didn't have any more media passes available, so they did give me the dealer pass. So I wanted to give them a special shout out. I have made several videos in the past from the Minnesota Sports Card Show. They not only do the Sports Card Show in the spring and in the fall, the big ones, with 450 tables, and at the River Center in downtown St. Paul, which is actually attached to the Xcel Energy Center. They also do a monthly show, and I have made several videos from the monthly show as well. So please go back and check out those videos. They're generally pretty good content. Tonight's video is going to be focused on my strategy when it comes to attending sports card shows. I did make a video, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months ago now, of my strategy when it comes to sports card shows and what I go into the sports card show looking for. I do generally have a specific plan in mind when I attend sports card shows and a specific budget in mind as well. This was obviously a big show, but with the idea in mind of having specific cards and specific things that I am looking for, my first thing I do is always walk around the show, kind of take a look at all the dealer tables and narrow down the dealers that I'm interested in spending a little more time at. So you're basically taking 450 tables and narrowing it down to probably 20 to 30 tables that you actually are interested in spending some time at. So that is the first thing I do. It's tough to digest 450 tables, to be honest with you, but when you walk in, you can eliminate all the Pokemon stuff. You generally can eliminate all the guys that are just there selling memorabilia stuff, and also those guys that are just interested in modern football and modern basketball. That is obviously not the type of things that I'm really that terribly interested in, although Trenton generally is. So I will be making 2 separate videos. The one tonight is of me and my attendance at the show and what I was looking at, and the one I'll make in a couple days is of Trenton and the way he attends sports card shows. It's a little bit different, and he has a completely different strategy. He's much more interested in the financial aspect of it, so I think that will be very interesting to you. I did spend quite a bit of time recording him and his interactions with different dealers at the show, and I found it quite fascinating, so I really hope that you guys find that fascinating as well. So without further ado, let's roll to the showroom floor. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of K-Cards Baseball. Thanks for joining me today on this lovely Saturday morning, wherever you might be. Today we got something special for you guys. We are at the Minnesota Sports Card Show. Super excited to be here. We do have our media pass, which is kind of exciting. Anyways, today what we're going to be primarily doing is looking for Hrbek Killebrew cards. We're going to be looking for some blaster boxes of Topps Chrome basketball. I did do a little walk around already, and I did see those are selling for about $50 when I spent $25 yesterday at a Target store, so I don't know if I'll be buying any of that particular product. We did attend the show back in the spring, and it was quite busy back in the spring. They did have quite a few high-end autograph guests at that time. This seems to be a little bit of a smaller show, even though we're looking at the same size and same number of tables. So we're looking at about 70,000 square feet of showroom floor and 470 tables. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around, talk to some dealers, check some things out, see if we can do a scan and find some places that we might want to spend some time at and find some cards that we're looking for. Again, primarily Hrbek Killebrew, and also some possible deals on some value boxes. Also, I know that my son Trenton is here walking around the show. I did talk to him a little bit earlier. He did make some great deals last night, so we might do a little interview with him and see what kind of deals he has made and see how he's doing at the show himself. So again, welcome to the Minnesota Sportscard Show. Let's go inside and check it out. Okay guys, here we are inside the show. It is, like I said, not nearly as busy as what it was in the spring. Right now we are just doing our walk around, checking things out and seeing if anybody has the cards that we are looking for. Seems to be a lot of people selling box products, so we might do some of that. There's quite a bit of Pokemon stuff, so not interested in that at all, but we will see what else we can find. So stay tuned and we will catch up in a minute. This booth has many blaster boxes and open box product. You can see the Topps Chrome blasters of basketball are selling for $50. Again, I just bought a blaster yesterday for $25 at Target, so I don't know that I will buy that. Here's a box of Pristine for $500, and then here's some football. We got Chrome up there. I don't know what the Chrome blasters are selling for. They do have the new Bowman Chrome, new Bowman Chrome product there for $290, and here is the hobby boxes of Bowman Chrome for $280. So yeah, seems like prices are a little bit on the high side for some of their box products. If everybody's asking $50 for a blaster of Topps Chrome, I don't think that I'll be buying that. I'll just get that at Target. Anyways, guys, moving on to see what else we got. I'm at Mark's booth here, and we're looking at some Harmon Killebrew cards. We'll see what he's got. We did pick out these three Killebrew cards, three of the cards that I need, and we'll see what kind of deal we can get. Right now, that is at $27.42. We'll see if we can work out a deal for those cards. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, guys, here we are. We're talking to Tad, and he has an interesting story about the Billy Ripken card that he has right here. And Tad, what's the story on this card?
So the gentleman who had this original raw card, he cut the center out, put a slice of wood in there, and then went to a Billy Ripken signing, and he asked Billy Ripken to sign the card, so he did. His autograph is on there, and Billy Ripken wrote his iconic little doodad on there, and the gentleman took it to PSA and had it graded and authenticated. So
wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing card. That's a cool story on that card. I haven't seen anything like that. I do obviously have that card, but to see it in that form is pretty cool to see. So thanks for the story, Tad.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we'll talk to you in a minute. Talking with my new friend Richard here, one of Trenton's friends. He is a dealer, and he's got a whole stack of cards here. He's got some Musial rookie, some vintage, and basketball, some old basketball. It's a really cool 1974 Pat Riley there. Really cool stuff, but we're talking about this 67 3 Hall of Famer card, and we're going to make a little deal on that. But he's got cases of stuff and really good stuff here. Okay guys, just to give you a feel about some of the other tables that we have going on, this guy's got some nice vintage. There's a Munson rookie card for $200. Here's a really nice vintage table. It's got some vintage football in here. Selling those cards right now. And vintage baseball, some really nice vintage baseball. Kind of like that Hank Aaron 71 for $60. In very good to excellent for PSA. So maybe I'll talk to him about that card. So yeah, so that is this table right here. I am at this booth right here, and he actually has some really reasonable prices on some vintage for sure. So there's the 72 Clemente for $50, some Maris Sabera from 61 for $75 and $50. Pretty nice cards there, so we might pick up a card or two here. There's a Nolan Ryan rookie for $850. Actually in pretty decent shape. So anyways, we'll probably check this out. Here's some more really nice cards. There's a Maze, 70 Maze for $25. Frank Robinson for 20. There's an Ozzie rookie card for 35. Some basketball rookie card, Pat Riley for 25. So some pretty decent prices on his cards. There's a Molitor rookie for 20. Here's his $5 box, just looking through it. There's a Griffey rookie for $5. There's a Bolitnikoff for $5. So he's also got some older cards. I'm not that familiar with what these cards are for $5 a piece. So I don't know if that'll get too much into those because I don't know that much about them. But we're definitely going to look through this box and we'll probably pick up a card or two. There's a Bradshaw for $5. So good cards in here for sure. Hey guys, we are back. I'm at this table right here. It's called The Stadium. They sell all box products for actually pretty decent prices. There's some hockey. They have some baseball over there that we'll take a look back here in a minute. Here is the baseball product they have. They have Bowman, 2023 Bowman for $20 a blaster. They have the Series 1 for $55 on a display box and a hobby box for $90. And they have Series 2 for $140 for a hobby, $250 for a jumbo box. The blasters are selling at $25. They got Bowman Megas for $40 and 2024 Bowman Jumbos for $450. Not a bad price. The actual regular Bowman Hobbies for $220. That's about the cheapest that I've seen them. They have Topps Chrome Blasters. They are selling at $35 each or $1,200 for a case. Not a bad price. $420 for a jumbo and actually $220 for a hobby box. Really good price there. So definitely some good prices. $270 on the Bowman Chrome hobby boxes. And Pro Debut, they're selling at $120 a box, $90. And the Pristine, they're selling at $475 or $3,800 for a case. So really good prices here at this place. We'll see what we can pick up. I'm at this booth right here. I thought this card was kind of cool. This immaculate Luka and Steph Curry auto card for $10 grand. Pretty cool card there. A Shaquille patch card for $60. So, but this guy's got some John Morant and John Morant rookies, auto rookies for $225. And here's his vintage stuff. Nothing too crazy on the vintage. Some decent stuff in here, but yeah, that's what he's got.
Over there, the PSA 10 like auto.
1948 Stan Musial.
He was going down to
Authentic, but it is altered. We are back at this table, and what I think I'm going to get, it's hard, between this 2023 Bowman Blaster for $20 and get a couple of those, or get the 2024 Bowman Mega for $40. That's a really good price for that. This guy's got a whole Mantle case in here of pretty much every year. There's the 52 for two for $52,000 and a $28,000 for the PSA 1. Here is 53 Topps for $4,500, $4,900. There is an Aaron card in there, Aaron auto card for $4,100. And really nice cards in this particular case. First time I've seen a whole case of all Mantle cards. Really nice set here. Nothing that I can at all afford, but not bad at all. A Mint 9, 1959 for $9,000. Alrighty guys, we are back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video from the floor of the card show. As you saw, we did spend quite a bit of time walking around, talking to different dealers, and it was really a good time, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. First off, I want to give a shout out to the makers of this case. It is a Zion case, and if you're not familiar with them, they make card cases, and I did pick up two of them while I was there for $40 a piece. So this one was $40, and I bought one for Trenton as well. So that I thought was a really good deal. I don't own any card cases. This is the smallest one they actually sell. You can get them up to like suitcase size if you wanted to. I think the most expensive one they had there was like $120. But when I'm at a card show, I don't want to have to carry around a big case of cards. I normally just carry around 10 or 15. Then I might be interested in moving. So the smaller case was fine with me. So let's open this thing up and see what we got inside as far as the cards we picked up. I didn't spend a lot of money, like I said. I didn't have a lot of money to spend. So like I said in my video, I normally go there with a budget in mind. I did spend more than what I was planning on spending just because of that case kind of put me over the top in buying 2 of them. I wasn't really planning on it, but Trenton's birthday is coming up, so I thought I'd pick him up a case. He was just carrying hundreds of dollars worth of cards around just in his hand, and I thought that they could be easily lost or whatever, and I didn't want to see that happen, and I wanted to get a case as well because I did bring my Michael Jordan there as well. I don't know where I left it, but anyways, I did bring my Michael Jordan card there as well. Where did I leave my Michael Jordan card? Is it in here? Oh yeah, here's my Michael Jordan. I did bring this card there as well, and I didn't feel that comfortable carrying this card around just loose. And then my Bowman Mariano Rivera that I have available because I do have one that's graded. Anyways, the Billy Ripken tape card. I did pick this up in a dollar bin. It does have quite a bit of a ding here in the front. Again, it was in the dollar bin. Thought, what the heck. I don't have the tape card actually. I have the other one, and you guys know what the other one is I'm talking about. So I do have that one. The 3 Hrbek Killebrew cards I did pick up, and he was my main hunt while I was there, and I thought this was actually a pretty good deal. The 65 Hrbek Killebrew for $15. Again, when I'm looking at cards like this, I'm not that terribly interested in a high grade card. I mean, it'd be nice to get a high grade card for a decent, cheap price, but I thought this was a pretty good card for the price that they had it listed at. And at the show, I didn't see any significant creases in the card. It is obviously off center, and the corners aren't in the best of shape. Now that I get it under the light, I do see a crease in the middle there, and a slight crease on the top right above the T in his name. So, but whatever. Again, I don't really care. I just wanted to own a 65 Killebrew. Maybe down the road, if I find one in better shape, I might pick that up. This is a 67 RBI leader card with 2 Hall of Famers on it, Frank Robinson and Hrbek Killebrew, obviously. And Boog Powell was an excellent player in his own right, first baseman for the Baltimore Orioles through the 60s and into the 70s. So I thought this was a really good card with 3 of my favorite players of all time on it. Again, corners are all smashed up. There isn't any wrinkles on the card, however, so I thought that was a pretty decent deal for the price. And finally, this card I thought was pretty cool. This is a 67 Bob Allison and Hrbek Killebrew card. 2 of my very favorite players. Bob Allison was a great player. He got really sick, and that cut his career down quite a bit, but if you ever want to go to YouTube and type in Bob Allison 1965 World Series catch and check out the catch he made in that World Series, it's kind of cool to watch. So that one I thought was pretty good. I did buy all these from the same dealer. As you can see, the price on them was $42. I offered him $30, and we settled on $35. I thought that was a pretty fair price for those 3 cards, so I did pick those up. At a different table, oh, you did see in the video me talking to Trenton's friend, dealer, Rick. I had a great conversation with him. I talked to him for, oh gosh, probably a half an hour. He's the one that actually showed me that 48 Stan Musial card that you guys saw in the video as well. That was his card at the show. I think he did get rid of that while he was there. Actually, I was standing there when he got rid of that card. Anyways, I did get this card for $10. He wanted $20 for it. I did check the comps on it. They were going for between $8 and $15. So I thought $10 was a pretty fair price for this 68 RBI leader card with 3 Hall of Famers on it. Orlando Cepeda, Roberto Clemente, and Hank Aaron. So definitely 3 legends of the game for sure. And at $10, I thought that was a pretty good deal. This one will probably definitely go in the PC, and I don't think that I will be selling that card anytime soon. I did find another dealer that I actually thought had some pretty decent prices on some vintage. He had this Ernie Banks 64 for $20, and he had a $5 bin. I think you saw me thumbing through his $5 bin, and he had this Jack Morris rookie card in there for $5. I thought that was a good deal at the time. I'll show you a different deal on a different card here in a second of a different Jack Morris card. But anyways, I got these two cards for $20. So I essentially got this card for free, which I thought was all right. And Ernie Banks, I mean, anytime I can get a decent Ernie Banks card for $20. Decent is a relative term. Again, this card isn't exactly the greatest. It is off center. The corners are severely fuzzy, this one in the bottom left in particular, and there is some dirty stains on the back. It isn't scratched off anyways, but I thought $20 for these two cards was actually a pretty decent price. Again, didn't really care much about the price. I just thought that was a good price for an Ernie Banks card. I did go to a different table, and in a $2 bin I found this Jack Morris card in a $2 box. So I thought I was getting a good deal at $5 on the other one, but I got this one at $2, and I thought this card was actually in pretty decent shape. Not the greatest centering on it, but heck, it's a $2 Jack Morris Hall of Famer card, rookie card, so that is not a bad deal at all there. And the last card I picked up was this Kent Hrbek 1983 Topps rookie card. I didn't actually have a Kent Hrbek rookie card, so he is one of my very favorite Twins of all time. Obviously, we have the same first name, so I thought, so I was a big Kent Hrbek fan. We both played first base, and anyways, I had to pick up that card as well. Tim Laudner actually went to the same high school that I went to. He graduated with my brother a few years before I did. So I thought that was kind of a cool card. And my last pickup was this Bowman Mega Box for a Monday night break video that I'll do sometime down the road. They were asking $40 for it. I offered them $35 and they took it. So I thought that was a pretty decent deal. I was hemming and hawing between this one, and they were selling 2023 blasters of Bowman for $20 a piece, as you saw in the video. So it was either going to be that or this, and I decided on this product because I just like it a little bit better. And yeah, so that's why I picked up that box. So stay tuned for a Monday night break video on that. So anyways, guys, that is what we got for you guys tonight. Thanks for checking out this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the content here. If you aren't a current subscriber on the channel, please hit that like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It does help with the channel quite a bit. And we do have excellent content all the time on the channel for you guys to check out. Thanks again, guys. Stay tuned in the coming days for another video from the Sports Card Show with Trenton. I think you guys will find that interesting as well. Be safe out there. Happy collecting, and we will talk to you guys later.